Oh, I could probably take this stand over to the computer and that would help me. Everybody's going to be logging on and like, what is she doing? Bear with me, guys. Relocating here. Hello, Chow. Hi, Lee. Oh, this is going to work. Yes. Hey, Mimi, sweet tea. Sweet tea sounds delicious right now. Okay. Connie Lynn, we are at the computer for a moment. Hopefully you guys can see that without getting too sick. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, Francis. Hey, Cheryl. Go like this. Roberta, I need to cook dinner. Leah's hungry, and I just ditched her. Am I going here? Where's our groups? Okay. Can everybody see that? Hello, Connie Lynn. Hello, Gloria. All right, so first thing I wanted to show you guys is we have a files folder in our Facebook group. So this is our Facebook group. It's Foiling and Stamping Fun. It was started by Tracy and myself just to give you guys a group to go and hang out and talk about all things foiling and stamping, but with the freedom to be yourself, without any stipulations of what kind of products you need to use. It doesn't matter if they're new or retired. The only rules that we have are to be kind, to be supportive, and to be yourself. So on the left side of the screen here, so you see when I log into the group, there is a folder here that says files. Before I talk about files, there's also a folder here, hey Stacy, that says photos. If you click on that photos, all the photos that have been posted into the group's primary page will show up here. If you would like to make your own album, you can click on album and you can make your own album. And I would love to see a whole bunch of albums in there that say like Gloria's album, Stacy's album, Connie's album, whatever you guys want to do, Chow's album. That way, if you guys make a really awesome card, it's a little easier to find than to search through the whole, I mean, we've only had this page for what, a month and a half? And look at, like, if I wanted to find a card that someone made, I'd have to go back through all of these photos to find it. Where if I say, hey, who made that really cool, you know, alcohol ink background, you know, instead of having to go through all through here, I think it was Barbara that did it, right? That was a video, so that may not even show up. But, you know, I can go, oh, there's an alcohol ink background right there. But I can go through your albums and see, you know, through your albums what you did. So it's just a good way. Go into albums, and then you can just create your own album right here. And you just put your name on it, okay? But over here on the left as well is files. And files are anything that we've uploaded. So foiling frequently asked questions is the difference between hot foiling and regular foiling. It also has a couple of my foiling videos as well as links to anything that you guys might have questions about. The affiliate links are mine and Tracy's affiliate links for the design teams that we're on. Support your YouTube channel is if anybody has a YouTube channel, we would love to see your YouTube channel. Obviously, there's mine and Tracy's, but here's Chris's YouTube channel. She does a lot with stamping and coloring. She has a lot of Blue Night rubber stamp stuff, so she does great with watercoloring videos. So if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to add it in there. And then down here are some files that Stacy added, and I just wanted to show you guys how to open these files and download them, okay? So if you notice here at the end of the file, when Stacy names them, she puts SVGG or ZIPP. And what happens is Facebook doesn't want us sharing these files, okay? So we kind of secretly code them by putting an extra G or an extra P on here. The reason I want you guys to know this is because there are a ton of free pages out there that will give you SVG and files that you can cut with your die cutting machines, and you can also download to print from, right? So I want to give you guys the opportunity to do that, but in order to do that, you have to know how to open these files. And a lot of the pages that are out there do it the exact same way. So, and anybody that wants to download or add files to our group, you just go right ahead and just go to files and you can upload a file. If you can't do it, let me or Stacy know and we'll help you out with that. Right? So I just want to show you guys the all in together file, or the all in this together file we did. You would click on it and we're going to click download. I hope my computer allows me to do it. Okay, so let me turn this a little bit here. Okay, so see how it's down in my computer here, and if I try to open it, my computer's like, yeah, no, we're not going to let you open it because there's no such thing as an SVGG, right? Okay, so I'm going to hit OK. Then what I'm going to do is actually go into my computer files and go to download. Hold on, my computer's a little messy here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go to downloads, and I see it right here. All in this together copy SVGG. Do you see that? It says SVGG. Okay, so I'm going to right click, and when I right click it, I'm going to go to rename. All right. Once I click rename, I'm going to delete the last letter. Okay, once I delete that SVGG, or delete the whole thing. Oh, come on, Nance, what'd I do? Okay, it says, do you want to change it? Hit yes. I think I deleted the whole word, though. It should open now if I double click it. Oh, there it is. All right. So now I can either print it this way, and if I print it this way on my laser printer, I'll be able to foil it, or I should be able to open it. Hi, Melanie, honey. I should be able to open it with my software in my die cutting machine. So whether that be your ScanNCut, your Silhouette, your Cricut, whatever you got, okay? Let me show you that again because we have another file in our group. So I'm going to close all of these out. Go back into our group, Foiling and Stamping Fun. Go into Files. I'm going to go into this floral ornaments that Stacy shared with us. Now this one says zip. So I'm going to click it. And my computer, we're going to click download here, the little down arrow. And then my computer starts to download it. And if I try to open it right now. Hi, Roxanne. My computer again tells me, no, we don't open those kinds of things. So we're going to hit OK. I'm going to minimize everything here. I'm going to go into my downloads folder. So right here where it says downloads, and there it is. So I want to right click it. And this is with a, not a Mac computer. I'm not a Mac person. So if you have a Mac, someone else is going to have to give us directions on this because I don't know how to use a Mac. Then we're going to go back down to rename. And when we go down to rename, all I'm going to do is delete the last letter. So just the one letter P. Okay. Now I'm going to hit enter. My computer's going to say, are you sure you want to name this? I'm going to say yes. Okay. I'm going to say yes. now it's an openable zip file. So now I can double click on it and then I can extract all on my computer there. And what it will do is it will open everything up for me. Now, as it opens everything up, I can go to the SVG files. And it has here all of the different flourishes that Stacy shared with us. Stacy made some beautiful cards with these. So this has, what did I see? 5 different flourishes on here that you can color in. You can foil. You can cut out. So very, very pretty. So I encourage you guys to learn this and how to do this because there's a world of possibilities out there. So I went into Facebook just before I came online and I searched free SVGs. That's all I searched in the Facebook group. Not in our Facebook group, but can you see there? Just in Facebook, I searched free SVG files, okay? And then all of these groups came up, and these are all kinds of free files. There's so many different companies out there, right? And a lot of them, all you got to do is hit like. Some of them you have to join. And when they ask you to join, you have to say, you know, what kind of machine do you have? You know, things like that. I already submitted this one, so I don't know why it doesn't say that. And then they say, will you follow the rules and things like that? And you're going to hit yes. Once they accept you, then in your news feed, you should be able to see some SVG files. Now, while I was searching around, I saw this free sunflower SVG. So I went into there and I added it to my bucket and I downloaded it. It's completely free. It's from this company called Craftstash, which, by the way, is very similar. If you are not familiar with Cricut Design Studio or Silhouette Store, I also have a membership to Creative Fabrica, and I'll link that for you guys, but it's this one right here, Creative Fabrica, and they're another company that gives you a whole bunch of fonts and characters and, you know, all kinds of things that you can download. Background papers, if you're into digital scrapbooking, things like that. But they often have many, many free ones. Here's one that's only $1. But here's another one that's $1. But there's a lot of free ones on here that you can download and have fun with. So that's Creative Fabrica. So that's one that I also use. But back to this free sunflower one. So I downloaded it and I thought I would open it up, print it up for you guys so you can see how this works on Big Mama Mink that we got in the mail today. All right. So to print this up, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can just go right into your downloads. Here's my sunflower. Sunflower, right here, SVG document. All right, so that's pretty big. I can just save it and print from there, but I like to do it in my Silhouette machine because if I did want to set it up to cut it later on, and I haven't spent a lot of time with the ScanNCut yet. Really, I'm just afraid that I'm going to break it, you guys. So I've just been using it to cut out my stamps. But there's a lot of companies that you can get free SVG. So what I can do is I can put registration marks on and then scan it through my Silhouette. I'm not going to do that because I'll just use the ScanNCut machine because it's way easier to use. But I'm going to hit open. I'm going to find my sunflower. Oops, hold on. I have to transfer it. What? Okay, sunflower SVG. Close, close, open. There it is. There it is. Okay. So now I want to print like 4 of these, and I want my mat to be 8.5 by 11 because I want it to just be a regular sheet of paper. Oops, I did that wrong. 8.5 by 11. So now I'm gonna copy and print my little sunflower on here a few times. I think I want to make them a little bigger so there's more detail. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's what I do, Gloria. But to be fair, I've had this silhouette for many years, so I'm a little more comfortable with it. It does seem like the ScanNCut is a little easier to use once I start practicing it a little more. And Baby Joy isn't going to be doing all of this work. Baby Joy's for quick little easy things. Oops. Paste. Is that going to fit down here? We're going to make this one just a little bit. You know, we'll make a couple rows of smaller ones. Get those in there. And I really do like to maximize my paper like this. When I'm printing something out with my laser printer, I want to try to maximize as much as I can get on that piece of paper. And if that means you got to rotate things and you got to move things around, go ahead and do it. Because now that Melanie sent me the ScanNCut, I will be able to just feed all of this through there, scan it, and have it all cut out. I don't know if it's going to read foiling or not. We're going to soon find out because that's a little experiment we're going to do here. Okay. All right, so I got 4 big ones, 3 little ones. Now what I'm going to do is print. So this is a question a lot of you guys ask me is when I'm printing, how do I get the best with printing? Well, first of all, I need to grab a piece of Nina. Is this Nina? Okay, I did grab a piece of Nina. All right, so I'm going to print on Nina Solar White because you want extremely smooth paper. And then when I'm going to hit my Brother printer, I'm going to go to Preferences. Now, in Preferences, there is an advanced file, and this is for my Brother. You're going to go to Other Print Options, and you're going to go to Density Adjustment. And then on here, you can see it's normally checked off to printer default. I take that off and I scroll my little scroll bar here all the way up to the darkest. And then I hit OK, and then it will save all of that for me. All right, so I'm going to feed this paper into my Brother printer, which is under the desk here. Okay, and hopefully it's not sleeping. We're going to hit print. And then it'll take a second to load, and then it will print that out. Does anybody have any questions so far about how I downloaded and saved the SVGs? Okay, Lee says the ScanNCut does read foil. That's awesome. Okay, Molly, we'll see you later. Ooh, these two might be a little too close. I just realized that, but we'll deal with it. So while that's printing, I'm going to grab some big sheets of foil. So I really thought Amazon was going to pull the plug and not send me this mink, and it showed up today, and I was like, what? Yeah, Lee, if you make an album, I would love for everybody to have their own album in the group. Plus, it helps you track your progress. If you notice, like I have albums in other groups, Roberta, I'm working on it. I might be able to squeeze it in on this video, depending on how this goes. Why is this not printing? Hello, wakey, wakey printer. Hold on, Nancy's got to crawl on the floor. Sometimes my printer goes to sleep and doesn't wake back up. Oh, there he goes. He's taking a little nap. I'm actually going to print 2 of these. Oh, that printed very nicely. Okay, I do want to move that one over because they're touching. No touching! Oops. All right, what I'm going to have to do here is rotate this one. Don't ever forget about that rotate button because it can be a lifesaver when trying to fit things in. Just by doing a little bit of a rotation, you can sometimes move something a little closer. There we go. Right, no touching. Oh, that one's touching the other flower now. All right, now it's not touching. All right, let me print this one again. All right, so while that's printing, we're gonna go over and foil the first one. Okay, so for all you car sick people, don't look. Here we go. We're gonna walk over to the desk. I already have you in the stand, so it should be a little easier. Leah ran away already. She ditched us. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I have you on the wrong way. All right. Okay. Okay. Not ideal, but I can work around it. Oh, now it's upside down for me. Wait. Orientation is locked. Rotate the device back. Oh, here we go. Okay, great. All right, nobody got sick, right? Yay. Trying to move the camera. Okay, so this is Big Mama Mink. And for those of you guys who have never seen a comparison between the Big Mama and the one we normally use, here is a size comparison. Okay, so here is Mini Mink that I normally use every single day. Okay, and the Mini Mink's opening is just about 6 inches where the foiling goes. It's about 6.5 inches. Okay, so the overall machine is just under 12 inches. Probably it is 12 inches. Okay, so the Mini Mink has about a 6-inch opening. The machine itself is about 12 inches. It's much smaller, it's easier to store, and obviously much lighter. The bigger Mink, as you can see, is way bigger. It came in this jumbo box, and then its opening is humongo. This is bigger than 12 inches. So you have a nice large opening, designed more for full sheet foiling, I guess for us scrapbookers that do 12 by 12 pages. Why did I get it? I never needed one because I found it on sale at Amazon for $58, so I took advantage of it. Okay, that's why I bought it. I'm going to admit the truth to you guys. I do have a little video of me making this little decal. I will admit it was kind of hard to weed and do the little letters as I suspected. If Elizabeth's still here, Elizabeth, I sent you a email. I think the FSC you sent was better where it's this Nancy stamps inside the F. It'll probably be easier to weed. But I sent you an email if you want to check that out. But I got it on there. All right, so We're going to turn this bad boy on. The power button is on the back here. You also have your forward and your reverse button over here. On the Mini Mink, it's just a little switch. And then what you do is you turn your main power on here. And then you press this until you know what setting you want. You want 0 for cold. And then the heat gradually goes up depending on what kind of stuff you are foiling on. There are instructions that you want to keep. Here you go. That tell you here what are the best settings, okay? So normally I use 3 on pretty much everything. When you get to heavier stuff, that's when you're gonna go up to here, okay? So I'm gonna go to 3, and it will change from red to green when it's ready. They sent a tiny half piece of foil and these crappy little tags for me to foil, which I already did today. And they send 1 full-size transfer sheet. Never mind my note to send Stacy her birthday card. What page was what? What page was what? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so here are the first page that thank you, Elizabeth, foil that we printed. And I'm going to start with this Mink ombre foil. I don't know what it's called. Pink gold ombre foil. I just want to do a whole page instead of just cutting it down. Which I've already cut this. Oh, it was like the second to last page, Stacy. I threw everything else out already. I do recommend using it for a full day if you can, just to make sure that everything works okay on it. I know one of our fellow FSC members here got one, and her light blew out the first day she had it. So you want to make sure that you find out. Now, it is normal that the machine smells for the first couple days you're using it, because it is going to burn off the stuff that's stuck on the rollers in there. Also, it is normal for the machine to make a little bit of noise and a little bit of clicking in it. So mine has a little bit of humming to it. That's normal. You still want to dust your foils and your sheet. Any black spots that are from the toner, ooh, my toner's flaking off. Maybe my printer needs to be cleaned. Look, this whole flower is flaking off the end there. I think I got to clean my printer. All right, and then of course try to dust off as best you can the back of your foil before you put it down on your sheet, because any dust is going to affect. Maybe my density is too high on my printer. Maybe I need to turn that down. Woo. All right. Okay, so this is my first big sheet going in the machine. You always want to feed it in. The folded side goes into the machine. And you want to just make sure your cord is kind of sort of out of the way. And you want to let it take its time and do its thing. It does take a minute. I am Stacy. Did you see what I posted in the group? I said that the FSC president and vice president and many members of our group have been afflicted with foiling fever, and it's many houses are being warmed up by the use of Mink machines and laminators. It was a extremely beautiful day here. I did not pressure Leah, but I really, really wanted to go to the big lake and go fishing. But I let her sleep in, and I just, did laundry and just really kind of cleaned up this house because I go back to work tomorrow, you guys. So I just left her do her own thing today. I watched a couple movies by myself while the house was getting cleaned up. And then, like this afternoon, she went outside and rode her scooter for a little bit. But then, like this afternoon, I was like, you know, I'm kind of disappointed. You didn't ask to go fishing, go anywhere, do anything. She's like, no, I'm fine. And then she went outside. She got her bike out. I took her training wheels off last year. She got her bike out and kind of just took herself up and down the street with her bike for a few minutes. And that was it. Like, she really didn't have any desire. I'm not going to dust this one for fear of scraping off the toner. So that may be a mistake on my end. This is the Heidi Swapp Stars foil. I don't like how thin this foil is. I'm so spoiled by Creative Vision Stamps foil, but I guess I got to get used to using this stuff. All right, so we're going to reveal the other one and feed this one through. And then I guess we can go over to the ScanNCut and see if Nancy cannot make a complete fool of herself. You always want to let your foil cool before you reveal it. All right. And again, this was a completely free SVG download file, so you guys can all go over and get this. All right, that foiled pretty well. And again, we keep our excess foil. That actually did not come out too bad. There's one little spot right there, but I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good. I use Nina 80 pound, Solar White, a Classic Crest 80 pound. I just have a feeling the ScanNCut might not cut that right there, but we'll find out. Hopefully it reads the foil. All right, my table is not big enough for my Mink machine. Both of these are Heidi Swapp foils, only because I wanted to do 12-inch cuts. When I'm done using my sheen, I power off the back here. So now I'm done with the foiling, so I'm just going to set it aside. Realistically, this machine is probably going to stay in the closet, you guys. I really don't ever foil anything this big. I am trying to get back into my scrapbooking, so you never know. All right, so we want to make sure this is cool before we reveal. Oh, you guys can't see, but I have my, here we go, Darth Vader shirt on today instead of tomorrow. I know, you can't see it. Darn it. Well, we're going to find out, Melanie. Woohoo! My gamble paid off. They're star-filled sunflowers. Okay. All right. I'm going to take you guys over to the ScanNCut now. Hold on. We're going for a ride. Oh, geez. I got to figure out how to do this. Here we go. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, almost dropped it. Okay, we're going over to the other side of the room, which is the only free spot I could find. Oh my gosh, I'm doomed to drop this iPad. Okay. This is the only free spot I could find to put the ScanNCut. So bear with me while I move you guys around again. Probably upside down right now. Okay. Making progress. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, can everybody see the machine? Oh, I should make sure you're on the desk and you're not going to fall off. Let me turn it this way. Actually, I could probably put you up on the box here. Hold on. I'm going to set you up on the box. Make it a little easier, I hope. Maybe. Okay, is that good? Okay, now, keep in mind I am a ScanNCut newbie, so I might need some of you guys to help walk me through this. All right, so we're gonna start with the first one. And I'm gonna put it on my ScanNCut mat that Miss Bonnie sent me, who's also having a birthday. So stick it on there. Okay, so I have it stuck on the mat. All right, so then I feed it through the mat here. Hold on. Okay. All right. Scan, direct cut. Gonna feed my mat in there. Gonna hit this button up here, which is load. So I'm slowly learning here. I need to make sure that's stuck down. Okay. And then we want to scan and cut. Do I need to change the recognition mode to color instead of black and white? Does anybody know? Should we try it in black and white first? Okay, so leave it in black and white. Okay, so then start. Gosh, it's too much junk on the other desk. Okay. All right. If it doesn't see enough, then change it to color. Okay. Oh, it looks like it saw everything. Hold on. I'm going to put my head in the way here. Okay, and then I take my little stylus tool and border it. I have not taken any formal classes yet, you guys. This is just Nance figuring it out. Okay, so then up here, it's like trying to cut out every little petal, and I don't want to do that. So the bottom three, the big flowers, it's cutting out fine. The smaller flowers, it's trying to cut out all the little petals there. What do I do about that? Do I scan it again? This is where I need you guys' help. Okay, so Richard says scan it again. So should I go back and change it to a color profile? Okay, Melanie says I can add it. Adjust the area to the bottom two flowers. Okay, so Stacy says have it just cut the bottom two flowers. Should I do that first? I love how interactive this is. You guys are teaching me. Then scan those again. Okay. All right, I love it. I love it. This is ScanNCut School. So to do that, I just bring this down, right? And just say I want to do those two. Is that how I do that? Okay. Let me bring it down a little bit more. Okay, log paper unstuck. Well, now we know it reads foil. It doesn't unstick. My little tools that Carol sent me. And I know you guys say pull the mat away and then lift it, but and I have scissors here. Hold on. Roll the mat down, Nancy. I pay attention when you guys tell me. Okay, there's one. There's two. So we have perfectly, oh, where's the camera? Perfectly foiled, well, except for the dust spot there, cut out SVG images. So your homework this week, since you won't have Nancy stamps all week, I know it's upsetting to all of us. For those of you that are new, is to download SVG files, get them saved to your computer, print them if you have a laser printer, and try to foil them. And if you don't have a laser printer, that's fine. If you have a cutting machine, try to get them cut out with your cutting machine. So, just so you have some kind of practice with it. So you learned two things today. You learned how to download an SVG file, and you learned how to run it through the ScanNCut machine. Now, if you don't have either of those, your homework is to create an album in our foiling and stamping group and put some of your cards in the album. When you get cards from your new friends from your card exchange, put those in there. So let's see here. Yeah, I see that it's lifting off of the mat already for the whole 2 times that I used it. Now I understand what you guys were saying about the mat. Now I get it. I understand. Okay, let's try this again. I want to go back, go back, go back, delete, okay. Direct cut, this, yeah. Load. Start. I really only use this thing twice, you guys, so I'm still learning. I'm just so scared of it. I don't know why. It's really much easier than using my silhouette. Okay. Okay, great. Great. Painter's tape or purple tape. Well, I guess we'll just go for the one big one. Had I known how much easier this machine were than my silhouette, I would have never bought a silhouette. I would have just bought this one, really, you guys. Oh, I did figure out that you can zoom in and delete those little extra bits. Okay, so that one's already highlighted. I can throw that one in the garbage. And I think that was it. But you can push this plus button, and anything that's hanging out that you don't want it to cut out, you can just hit delete and delete it. Like this one over here. And I'm just going to go with it. Cut. Just is stuck down. Start. It's just kind of electronics. Oh, okay. I'll look for that, Stacy. Okay, I'll have to look at that, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna hit OK. Back it up. OK. OK. Spit my mat out. And then again, roll the mat, Nance. Roll the mat. Okay, and we have another. This one's more pink. Sunflower. So I just have to practice playing with it, but I really wanted to give you guys something you could do while I was gone. And I thought downloading SVGs and being able to print them or cut them out would be helpful to some of you guys. Yep, I got all my stuff here, Bonnie. Miss Carol sent them to me. She sent me these nifty little tools. You guys all have supported the Nancy Stamps Scan and Cut system. Melanie, the Scan and Cut. Bonnie sent me the mat. Miss Carol sent me the little tools. What would I do without you guys? And then I am going to post a video. I just got done filming it of me draw the sunflower. Yeah, you definitely could do that. I'm not super impressed with the foil quill. I'll be honest with you. It just takes too stinking long. I would rather print it from my computer and foil it with my laser printer than do the foil quill. I'm sure there's an offset you can do. I'm sure there is an offset. Yeah, I just have to learn to play with it some more. All right, so I know this is bittersweet, guys, but that's all I have for tonight. This will be my last live for this week. Maybe. We'll see. I just have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of homework from work that I'm going to be working on. And I don't want to promise you guys that I'll be online when I will be working, like, on work stuff after work, if you know what I mean. So, hi, Tracy. Absolutely, Stacy. Well, Candace, you'll be able to catch the replay. Once I end this, you'll be able to go back and watch it. I did, Tracy. So what we just did, Tracy, was I showed everybody a basic way to import and download an SVG. And this sunflower one is for free. And then we went and foiled it on the Big Mink. And then after we foiled it on the Big Mink, we cut it out on the ScanNCut. And we got these beautiful sunflowers out of it. It's for free, Tracy. I will, if you go back to the beginning of the video, I don't have it in front of me, the name of the company that has it. Don, I don't know. This was very graciously donated to me. Okay, Bernie wants me to try scanning it in color. Okay, let's try. If it helps out, then it helps everybody, right? Okay, let's go back. We want to delete it. Yes. We'll put our mat back in. freaking piece of paper. Oh, I got a wrinkle in my corner. Is that normal? Does that happen to everybody? I'm just going to cut this off right here. Might have to get the purple tape. Okay, and my corner of my mat wasn't in there correctly, so let's make sure that's in there. Okay, now we're in there correct. Direct cut, machine. We want to change this to color now. Oh, settings, color. Okay, I found that out the hard way too. Start, because I did all those images on colored paper. Hit OK. Let's see what it scanned. Maybe all that foiling threw it off. No, you guys are a great collaborative group. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. That came out way better, I think. Yeah. So the only thing I have to do is kind of delete this other one over here. Okay, so it says here, ignore object size. So I can do ignore object size if something's smaller. Okay. Oh, I see. So let's say if it's smaller than... Oh, I see. It's deleting things off the screen. Oh, see? I didn't know that. I would have went in and touched each one and deleted them all. I don't want to go too big here. I'm going to start missing some big stuff here. I think we're okay there. As I keep going. What does that color 5 mean? Does that mean that's how many colors it's picking up? Oh, Tracy, I didn't know you had one. This is great. Oh, remove your area to surround them. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, I see. Okay, so like this little piece right here. I don't know how we get rid of that. Like it's picking up what's left on the mat. Like that stuff. Do I go back or go forward? How do I touch them and delete them? Delete those manually. Okay. Oh, there's that's the offset one, right? Let's see what it says. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, okay. Never mind. Let me make sure this is stuck down. Make sure this is all locked in place. It deleted them all already. See, so when I come back, we'll do scan and cut classes as Nancy learns how to use the machine. No, Stacy, I didn't get to it yet. I will, I promise. Send me an email, Stacy, of all the programs I need to download. No, I didn't do that one yet either, Stacy. I've just been using the... I haven't hooked this up to a computer yet. Okay, got ya. Hi, Karen. Yeah, I haven't hooked up to my Wi-Fi. Okay, Stacy, email me those 2 programs and I will get on it. That'll be my homework for this week. Yes, Connie. We'll be like the ultimate foiling, stamping, cutting group, right? That's what FSC will end up standing for. Instead of Foiling Snobs Club, it'll be Foiling, Stamping, Cutting Group. I don't know if I don't think I need a Wi-Fi card because this is hooked up. Like, I went into Wi-Fi and hooked it up to my home Wi-Fi. This is the part that I love at how easy it is, because I really do like struggle bus with my silhouette in getting it in all the right settings. Well, first of all, I don't even ever get it to cut right, but 1 flower. Oh, those are the 2 that were joined at the hips. That's okay. I can trim them with a piece of paper. I mean, with scissors. 2 flowers. Look at all the pretty flowers. Let me cut these 2 twins apart here. Twinsies. Okay. Now we have all these beautiful foiled sunflowers. Perfectly cut all around the edges. I love it. Oh, okay. So yes, I will definitely look into those softwares. Bernie, I found it on Facebook. I'm going to link it for you guys here once we're done. I'll link it. And I put my little clear mat on top of my machine, on my mat. My little clear cover thing, keep my mat dust free. And I have my scanning mat. So when my mom comes back and tries to take the table back, I'm going to have to fight her for it, because this is her sewing table. Oops, I meant to hit delete. All right. Okay, guys. That's all I got, really. I really thought that was going to take a lot longer. Here we go. Was it the same Nick that was on our page yesterday? That guy was cool. He has a woodworking channel. Okay, here we go. Hi, Selma. All right, hold on. I'll put you back in your case here. All right, there it is, Tracy. Big Mama. Everything's Big Mama. Sure, Jody. Hold on. I cheated and used the sheet Melanie made. Hold on. It's on 6.5. Oh, you saw my Darth Vader shirt? Yes. So I'm going to upload this video on how I made this little, how it worked out with, well, let me put it to you this way. Here's the first one I tried to make. That was using the Cricut Joy and the Cricut Easy Weed vinyl. Doesn't easy weed at all. And then I used this Cricut Joy red glitter vinyl, which was a little bit better because it's kind of like foil vinyl. And this is what I use, this Arteza transfer tape. And I can tell you this Arteza transfer tape is way better than the Cricut transfer tape. So I'm waiting for Arteza sending me some of their new holographic vinyl. So once that comes, I'll play around with that some more. All right, any questions, comments, concerns? I have to go feed Leah. She ran away. She's hungry. I'm afraid she's eating junk food. A terrible mother today. That's right. May the 4th be with you guys. Happy birthday, Stacy. Don't forget to work on your card exchanges. Mine are all going to go out in tomorrow's mail, along with some other cards for some happy people. Yeah, I'm going to, like I said, go back to work tomorrow. But based on the email they sent us, I feel like we're going to be given some projects to do. So I know those are going to be my nighttime activities for a little while. But I want you to guys know that I'm going to miss you. And you guys are the best group ever. And if I can sneak on, I will definitely sneak on. Make sure you have your notifications sent to on. I will be watching the comments and responding and thumbs upping on the Facebook page. And if you ever need me, of course, you can email me. It's NANCYSTAMPS15 if you want to email me. Here's the email. Oh, that's his name, Carmen. Why didn't his mom call? Carmen, you didn't call your son and tell him happy birthday? Okay. Happy birthday, Frank! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Frank. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Frank. Carmen, email me his address and I will stick this in the mail. I just got to put some more sequins on it. Hi, William. They're real Brutus Monroe plastic sprinkles. Brutus Monroe. These are from Inky Antics. This is one of those mermaid flip dies, Stampin' dies. This is a huge 5x7 card too. Carmen, send me the address and I'll stick this in the mail to him for tomorrow. Happy birthday, Stacy. Happy birthday, Bonnie. Your cards will be in the mail. Well, not Stacy. Stacy's is going to be late. She's just going to have to live with that fact. Margaret's birthday's coming up. Stephanie's birthday's coming up. Lots of birthdays. So, yeah. Happy birthday, everyone. All right, work on your cards. Work on setting up your photo albums in the Facebook group. And then work on... That's what I do, Stacy. Nothing wrong with that, honey. Go get your free Starbucks. And everything. Work on downloading free SVGs. Work on, if you have taken advantage of purchasing a laser printer, printing out and foiling some things, Lee. And have fun with your mega mystery boxes, those of you that ordered them. Those of you who are still waiting, I understand that the surprise gift is going to be in the ones that are waiting. So it must be something very special. So I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy that you guys would support Laura during her retirement. Don't forget, Blue Knight Rubber Stamps is still having their sale, I think, until the middle of May, and you're getting 20% off with the code 2020 at Blue Knight Rubber Stamps. That includes the brand new stamp release that just came out, and also it includes pan pastels as well and accessories. Don't forget, when you order pan pastels, to order the blender. All right. The homework assignment is to try to set up an album in the Facebook group that has your name on it. Red Lobster. If you can, download and print out your SVG or cut your SVG files. If you can foil them, that would be even better. So just a whole bunch of things for us to kind of come out of our comfort zone and try something new. I know a lot of you have purchased a lot of these products, whether it be the Mink machine or the foiling products or a laser printer or hot foiling products, and it's time to get them out of the closet. It's time to get them out of the closet, out of the boxes, and play with them. And you guys have had enough training from me to walk you through, and if I'm not around, we are part of an amazing group at the Foiling and Stamping Fun Facebook group that I know everybody will be there to help you guys out. So please don't be afraid. Don't ever feel like you're asking a dumb question, because if you're thinking it, someone else is thinking it. So we want to be here to help you grow your creativity. Sandy, I listed 2 on our Facebook group, a Canon and a Brother. And I'll keep my eye out for more deals on the mini mink and the large mink for you guys. This one did jump back up in price to $77. So I will keep my eyes open. And also check your local Tuesday mornings, because they have good deals. All right, guys. Well, I hope that you found something helpful in tonight's video. I certainly did. Yes, 14,900 subscribers. I am in shock. We're almost to 15,000 subscribers, you guys. I would agree with you, Bonnie. I would agree. If you need a scanner, you can get a scanner and a printer in one. Yes. Yes. Yeah, my Tuesday morning blows. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to getting up and going to work at 8:30 in the morning, but, you know, got to do that. But I will miss all of you guys for sure. You guys have made this so pleasant for me. I will remember coronavirus as a time of kindness, because that is what you guys have shown me and shown each other. And I will definitely miss all of you. And it's not like I'm going to be going away. I'm going to try to keep a once a week live schedule for you guys. I'm thinking Friday nights. We'll see. Friday nights will be our foiling snob club meeting, okay? All right, or our foiling stamping cutting club. Or foiling stamping club. Or foiling snobs club. All right, guys. I got to feed this child, get her in the bath, get her in bed. Both got to get up early. Yes. Catching big fish. I'm sorry, Bonnie. Stacy! Another thing we have in common. Girl. I haven't played in years, but I did take Leah out and try to teach her this year. Okay, guys. You know how we close this out. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you're not a subscriber, click the little button and the bell that's going to come up so you get notifications. We are less than 100 away from 15,000 subscribers, and that means we're going to have... Please be kind, stay safe, and don't forget to join the foiling and stamping group and have fun with that. Don't forget to follow Tracy on her YouTube channel. Lots of good things coming up for Stacy as well. And have fun with each other. Bye, guys. See you Friday. Maybe see you sooner. Keep an eye out on the Facebook page. I'll let you know. Take care, everyone.